Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I do want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua by Shem Kakdash, to both the apostles, and also great millstone for teaching us its truth, peace, and blessings. To the whole collective Israel, Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father in Hebrew, by Hashem is the name, and Yahweh Shai is the name of the begotten Son, back in a lesson. And as he within the title, it's funny now, but you were warned. And pretty much we're making a lesson, surrounding the MOTB, and as you're about to see right here within this video, you're gonna have this Jake pretty much making a mockery of it, making a joke out of it. You're gonna see he has, potato chips, on his head, kind of, a similar thing to what you've seen. I would say, Bishop Nate and a few of these other Israelite camps, like to joke about the MOTB being a potato chip, since what we mainly push is that the MOTB is the RFID CHIP. But it's further going to show those others like camps, sold out, they took the bag. So I see them promoting and pushing out the MOTB, that it's sin itself and everything else, but then, the RFID CHIP and the Neuralink. And they're pushing a whole bunch of other bullcrap, And this is where the dude probably most likely got it from, But got this video, which I was originally going to make the lesson dealing with this dude having, the Neuralink. I only watched, a couple seconds of it, so I thought he, actually got the Neuralink until I, further watched the video. But he's actually just making a whole joke about it. Not taking it serious, making this out to be something funny. And yet, these are going to be the exact same people lining up to take this thing. Thinking that this is, pretty much not legit. This is not real. But prophecy is speaking. And here you have, people actually, taking things out of the Neuralink, already. People having the RFID within their hand already. But very soon it's going to be, mandated and heavily pushed out. So I'm just going to place a quick video. See how long this is actually. About 44 seconds. So I'll just play the full thing and I'll get into the scripts at hand. And those will be able to find. But it's also another point, Jake don't take anything serious. This is why in Proverbs 1,
hello guys, this is Disco Sean 21. I'm the only guy on earth with 2 chips implanted on the side of his head. As you can see, I still have the bandages on. And it's...
See, and that's where I, cut off the video. I saved the, this clip. Thought of making, let's diving into it. And you're going to see what this dude,
really profound. It makes me say and do profound things. It's incredible. Let me show you the procedure. As I said, I have the 2 chips implanted on the side of my head, and sometimes it makes me just, motherfucker, ooh ah, ting tang, walla motherfucking bing bang. See, I didn't mean to say that.
And these are the exact 2/3 ninjas that are gonna go out and take this thing, and we hope you do. Hey, 2/3 gotta go, man.
These chips are incredible, and they're edible too. Hello, guys. This is.
So most definitely, watch these others like camps, IUIC, whoever else, pushing and promoting them to be, it's everything else entirely, that it's sin itself, all these various things, because they have been, especially pushing the potato chip joke. And you see what this dude was joking about. 2 potato chips on his head. And as I was making that point earlier, you see, Jake don't take anything serious. But it's exactly why you can, you deserve what's coming to you. But as I was making that point, there's going to be the exact same people that are mocking and scoffing now are going to be the same ones lining up to take it. And you have people in the comments obviously laughing. Man, this is so funny. Man, you got me, man. So how's the chips, Gabriel turrets? So LMFAO, somebody take his phone. So I need my inhaler and steady watch. See, people don't take this serious, you know. But we're gonna get to the scriptures at hand. It's Isaiah 62, 6-7. Like I was originally gonna make this lesson, regarding the MOTB and that dude having it, but you see, he turned it into a joke. It says, I set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold the peace day nor night. And who are those watchmen which the Lord set up? The prophets, the men of the Lord, to warn you of these coming times. Because what are watchmen known to do? To sit upon those high towers, and when danger is near, when danger is close, they sound that alarm, they blow that trumpet, they give the warning. And that's what we're doing now. Ye that may mention the Lord, keep not silence, and give him the rest he established, and to make truth may praise in the earth. Revelation 13 and 16-17. And it says, and they called the both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in their forehead. And this is what he was making, a joke about ultimately. See, it's further going to show Jake, could not care any less about this truth. Matter of fact, they'd rather joke about it than actually take heed. This is why you have the wicked of our people, with the 2/3 can really be destroyed on this side. And why they got to go. They deserve what's coming to them, plainly put. Saw how stupid he was acting. Not taking it serious. We'll see. Because once these, basic necessities are taken away, once your comforts are stripped away, then it'll be lining up to take it. And we'll see who's laughing now. But you see, they're only going to see the so-called benefits in it. Oh, I'm able to see holograms. I'm able to listen to music within my brain and surf the web and all these various things. Or is there a major consequence to receiving that charagma? There's that word mark in the Greek, goes to the word charagma, which goes to etch, scratch, when you say physical mark. But it says to receive a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And very soon you won't be able to live a so-called normal life without it. It's where you can have a lot of people's hands be forced. A choice will have to be made, because this is going to be required to pretty much do anything. In the Matthew 24 and 24, for there shall rise false anointed and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they should deceive the very elect. So going to show the deception is getting ready to go out. And just showing you how great it's going to be, that if it were possible, the elect would be deceived. But that's impossible. This is who Yahweh Basham Shai bestows his 100% truth, his knowledge unto. His elect, his prophets. This is why you get 2 Corinthians 11, how we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. So we see right through these things, You get the, another translation goes, how we're familiar with his evil schemes. So you're also going to see these celebrities, these streamers, and a lot of people being used to push and promote this beast system. Which I made a lesson maybe a week or two ago, dealing with this one guy, which was an actual guy that I believe took the Neuralink, if not something similar. But they made it, there was an AI version of him pretty much being used to promote it, talking about the benefits of it. So you see the various things the devil's going to do. And you also have a lot of false prophets being set up in order to lead you astray, to be that stumbling block. Because people are going to be asking questions. People are going to be wondering what the MOTB is. And really it should be crystal clear, abundantly clear as to what it is. But people are going to be unaware and looking and seeking for answers, and a lot of them are going to wander, on the wrong pasture, for lack of better words. This is why you also have these others like camps. A lot of their followers are going to be mad at them because they didn't tell them the truth. This is why it's so important to take heed to these warnings, to get this truth while you still can, and to know who your true teachers are. Starting with the apostles and also down over that great millstone. A couple more, 2 Thessalonians 2:9 says, even him who's coming is of the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. So you're going to have devil be performing these miracles on the left-hand side through this technology. As you see all the promises this devil's making, that you'll be able to, see again if you were blind, if you were paralyzed, be able to walk again, and all these various things. As well as all these different things you're able to do, with that C-hip, able to manipulate your technology with just your thoughts. So people are going to be, jumping on board with that instantly. But Isaiah 10:1 says, well, unto the decree and righteous decrees, now right grievances which they have prescribed, so going to these draconian-like laws, because soon it's going to be mandated and heavily pushed. So we're going to have curfews being held, checkpoints being held, to where if you want to be able to do anything, you need to have that certain something. The Revelation 2:10 says, fear none of the things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast you into prison, that ye may be tried. So going to show and be persecuted and be hated and be demonized for denying this beast system, for not bowing down to it, for not receiving that charagma. And you see an example back in 2020, how people looked at you like you were crazy for not wanting to take that concoction, that juice this devil pushed out. How they were pushing for people to be fined, to be jailed over it, which you actually seen happen to a lot of people. But look who ended up being right, the prophets. We warned you to especially stay away from that. And look at what happened to the people that took it. A lot of people ended up being taken out, facing various problems. But listen, you have tribulation 10 days, be thou faithful unto death, and I'll give thee a crown of life. So there is a reward at the end of that finish line, Revelation 3:10. Further on to that point, because thou hast kept from my patience, I also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try and dwell upon the earth. So we're going to be tried, we're going to be tested, we're going to be faced with that hour of temptation, which is going to be, and I want to be that charagma is faced in front of us. But you see, if we continue to endure, remain strong, remain faithful, Lord, give us the strength, the spirit we need in order to endure these coming times, to deny that charagma. Because you're going to have this devil, playing dirty. You'll have a lot of people that, you have families, your brothers have families, young ones to take care of. You have to make it to where you need to have that MOTB to go to your job, to put food on the table, to access these stores, and to access your bank. These are the type of times we're coming into. Revelation 14:9-10, it says, and the angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and how you do that, by receiving this charagma, this MOTB, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. So that's another cut to these people that want to push that they're going to take in their left hand and try to ultimately create a loophole, trying to outwit, trying to outsmart the Heavenly Father, which is something you cannot do. So either hand you take in, you will be destroyed. You're cooked. Especially though that mark on the forehead, dealing with this Neuralink. You also have other companies creating similar things. Verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and should be tormented with fire and brimstone. So you're going to be destroyed via these thermonuclear missiles. And the presence of all the angels in the presence of the Lamb representing our Lord Yahweh Shai. So we are coming into these times. So I was wanting to make a lesson regarding the MOTB, which was, pretty much still mainly about it. Because like I said, I came across that video, only watched like 5 seconds of it. This dude actually had a procedure done in order to get the Neuralink, which you actually have people doing. You're recording the, process, the aftermath of it. But you have that one particular guy who's pretty much paralyzed, but he's able to now control a mouse on a computer screen with his mind and move certain things just with the brain waves. But you clearly saw within that video, he's making a mockery, a joke out of it. And really you can see, who he got it from. You had to be. Because that's what you see these other camps making a joke, about the MOTB that's a potato chip, But that's it right there. I do close out. Give all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Shemel Shah, Shem Dash, and Shalom. See you next one.